Hello and welcome back to another episode of No Space, No Time World. My name is Suriel and I'm here on the Conscious Consumer Network every Wednesday evening to take you through a meditation and to give out a healing transmission. Again, this show is pre-recorded, so I apologize for not being able to answer any questions on chat. So if you have anything you'd like to tell me or ask a question, please feel free to email. I have had a crazy busy week. Things are not easing up at all. I'm really tired. I only wrote the healing transmission last night after playing in a concert, so went to bed way too late. Time seems to be passing at light speed, whatever, faster than light speed. There is just so much going on in my life right now, and things seem to be getting even busier and crazier. At least I'm not without anything to do. So, for our healing transmission this evening, we are going to do some clearing work on our immune systems. We're going to tweak them to function more efficiently. It is a fairly long transmission, but I felt there was no point in doing half this week and half next, especially with the immune system. You'd be kind of half done, half cooked, and you can't have a half-cooked immune system, really. So I will explain a bit more about that after our weekly meditation. And I think we should get into that right now, as this evening's transmission is going to be longish. So relax and get into a comfortable position. Take your shoes off if possible. Sit, lay down, lay back, whichever you can do, the space you're in. Whatever feels the most comfortable. Close your eyes, clear your mind, and be at peace. Now, focus on the point that's approximately 2 to 3 fingers width below your navel. Staying at the level of this point, go right inside the middle of your body. Any participating extraterrestrials who may not have a navel, please focus on your own center within and go right in there. You are now all in your core, the core of your body and of your entire energy field. Breathe deeply, slowly and deep. Breathe in the pure light of spirit and exhale this pure light directly into your core. Fill this core space. Fill this core space with the pure, loving light of spirit with every out breath. Keep breathing. Feel it spread out revitalizing and rejuvenating your core. And keep breathing, saturating the space, saturating your core with spirit. As this pure loving light spreads, it reveals a door. This is the lower door of your core. We will call it door number 1. Please walk towards door number 1. With thanks and gratitude and a big smile from your heart center, open door number 1 and step through. You are now in the lower chamber of your core. Breathe deeply, slowly and deep. Breathe in the pure light of spirit and exhale this pure light into the lower chamber of your core, filling it completely with pure loving light. Keep breathing. And with every exhalation, feel this pure light spread, revitalizing, rejuvenating your lower chamber, clearing away all stuck energies, all dense energy, all heavy energy. Revitalizing your physical form, and keep breathing. With every exhalation, more is cleared, more and more. Notice that you begin to feel brighter, more alive, as your physical form is revitalized. Keep breathing. And now this pure loving light has saturated your lower chamber, and another door is revealed. Door number 2. Please walk towards door number 2. And with a loving smile from your heart center, and with thanks and gratitude, open door number 2 and step through. And you are now in the middle chamber of your core. This is the chamber of the heart. Breathe deeply, slowly and deep. Keep breathing, and with every out breath, gradually fill this middle chamber with love. Breathe in the pure loving light of spirit and exhale this pure light into the middle chamber of your core, filling it completely with pure love. Keep breathing. With every exhalation, feel the light and the love spread. Feel it revitalize your middle chamber, clearing away all dense energy, all stuck energy, all heavy energies, and feel it clearing away all energies that are not loving. Let these dissolve so that they can never return. Keep breathing. And with every exhalation, more of this energy is clear. And more loving energy infused. And keep breathing until the only energy that can possibly exist in the middle chamber is that of love. Saturate your heart chamber with love unconditional. And as love takes over, yet another door is revealed. Door number 3. Please walk towards door number 3. And with a big smile from your heart center, and with thanks and gratitude, open door number 3, step through, and you are now in the upper chamber of your core. And this is your core connection to spirit and the spiritual realm. Breathe deep, slowly and deeply. And breathe in this pure, sparkling, bright light of spirit. And exhale this pure light into the upper chamber of your core, filling it completely with pure, loving, powerful and gentle light. Keep breathing. With every exhalation, feel this awesome light spread, revitalizing your upper chamber, clearing away all stuck, dense and heavy energy. Feel it clearing away all blocks to higher dimensions, other reality. Feel it opening and strengthening your condition, your connection to spirit and the spiritual realm. Keep breathing. Keep breathing and exhaling this wonderful light into your upper chamber until it's absolutely full. And until there's nothing else at all in your upper chamber but this pure, spark, powerful but gentle light of spirit. Feel it, breathe it in, within and without. And let it spread throughout your physical form into every cell, into your DNA, your RNA, all your nuclear bases, heading to every other part of you, physical, etheric, all systems, chakras, major and minor, nadis, meridians. Let it spread throughout your fields, right out, saturating every part of you. Feel it spread. Feel it transmuting all denseness. Feel it clearing away all stuckness, denseness, heaviness. Feel it removing all blocks to all that you are and to all that is. Feel it. Now all of you and all your systems and fields, plus all three chambers of your core, are filled with the pure love, gentle, powerful light of spirit. Pause in this love. Feel the peace and bathe in it. And now take an even deeper breath. And this time exhale strongly, expanding this pure, loving, powerful light of spirit, exploding it further and further and further, dimension to dimension, across all realities, parallels, planes and realms. Further and further and further, until you experience a sudden stillness. You have reached source. Feel the stillness. Be the stillness. Feel the peace. Be peace. Feel the love and be love. Bathe in this exquisite energy and give thanks for all that you are and for all that is. Please remain in this state. Remember how this feels. Remember the stillness, the peace, the love. Remember it all, so that you can return to this state at any time you wish to. And give thanks for this gift and ability. Now when you're ready, please slowly and gently open your eyes, gently returning to this reality, whilst keeping your strong connection to Source and all that. Thank you. Okay. So, as you slowly and gently come back to the space we're in, I will give you a brief explanation about our immune system's transmission. So, we're going to be working on 4 immune systems. We have an innate immune system and an adaptive immune system, and each of those have their etheric counterparts. They're kind of a blueprint, but it's more like a master system for both of those that sends instructions to its counterpart to heal. So signals are sent from the master system to the regular physical level system, instructions and signals. So I call these the master immune systems. So we've got the master innate immune system and the regular innate immune system, the master adaptive immune system, and the regular physical level adaptive immune system. So, often when people have immune work done, for instance, allergies, sometimes they don't hold and the allergy returns. Same with a bacteria, virus. And the reason for this is usually because the master systems aren't in balance, or the signaling pathways, the energetic pathways from the master system to the physical system are out of balance or blocked in some way. So let's use an allergen, for example. It can be cleared and balanced on the regular immune system level, but the frequency is still held in the master system counterpart. So there's like a frequency like memory held in the master system. That hasn't been cleared. So what can happen after a while is the reactions to the allergen can return. And same with the bacteria, virus, and so on, because you need to clear the frequency memory from the etheric system. Now, when people talk of having a weak immune system, they're generally talking about the adaptive immune system. But as you've heard me mention, there is the innate immune system. This is also a very important system, but works in a slightly different way. The innate system also recognizes and responds to pathogens, but this one provides immediate defense against infection. And the innate system isn't generally addressed. Well, in energetic kinesiology, it wasn't, but it now is. Because the focus people usually focus on is the adaptive system. So while the adaptive system deals with allergens that disrupt our physiological function by producing antibodies to block the reactions, the innate system is a general release of chemicals designed to attack and kill invading organisms. So you can see that both of these systems, and of course their etheric counterparts, are vital to our health. Now, I mentioned the signaling pathways. the signaling pathways between the master and physical level systems are vitally important. So each system can be imbalanced. So the physical level system can be imbalanced and its master level counterpart can be imbalanced. But in a situation where an immune response is required, instructions from the master system can't get through and be received at the physical level if those signaling energetic pathways are blocked in any way by anything. So if they are blocked, the instructions can't be received by the physical level system, and then the immune response and healing is far less likely to happen and may not even happen at all. So we are going to address all of that in our healing transmission this evening. But before I start, I just want to tell you something that made me laugh this morning. I was doing a remote session on a client, and it actually involved immune work. And I had these vials, and these ones have got the frequencies of viruses, and I have a whole bunch of others, the toxins, chromosomes, all sorts of stuff. And I picked up these vials this morning and I laughed, and one of my daughters said, "Well, why are you laughing?" And I said, because this reminds me of a few years ago. I was on a train to Sheffield to do a treatment on a woman in Sheffield. And I was on a train where you have the table, yeah? And I was getting all my work stuff out and sorting it out. And I had one of these with a whole bunch of toxins and all sorts of, I had picked out what I needed. So I took these out and I was checking that I had everything, and there was a woman sitting opposite me, and she took one look at all the vials and she gathered all her bags and coat and everything up and went and sat somewhere else far away from me. I have no idea what on earth she thought I had, but she was freaked out. And she gathered all her stuff up really quickly and went. And her seat was reserved. So I don't know what she thought I had, what she thought I was doing, but it really amused me. Anyway, so let's get back to this. So let me remind you that during the transmission there will be silent moments. And as you know, this is allowed things to shift, and some pauses will be longer than others depending on which thing we're clearing at the time. And you will all be shifting at different times, which is fine. Don't worry, it doesn't matter. Slowly, quickly, makes no difference. But don't feel you have to rush to catch up. Just be with whatever you're feeling. Just go with whatever you're feeling. And don't worry about whether I've gone on ahead and you felt that you're going to be left behind or anything. Don't worry. Everything will still work and it's all good. So Just don't worry. Just go with the flow. Be open to receive. If you fall asleep, no problem. You zone in and out of consciousness, don't worry about it. It's all good. You might actually, sometimes you might feel a lot of discomfort as well. That's another thing you might feel. But don't worry about that either, because that's things clearing again. So just receive. Relax and receive. Are you ready? So, here we go. Just get back into your comfortable position. Take some deep breaths, relax. I will do my preparation, and when I say teams, we begin now, the clearing will begin. Shift to no space, no time, now. Healing transmission team, please open and prepare a multidimensional space for an immune system healing transmission. Thank you. Please clear and remove any dense energies from my space and from the space of each being receiving this healing transmission. Please place the being you are working with in a protected sphere to shield this being from all outside interference. Thank you. Stabilize. I address all the guides, masters and teams. Ready? I address all the guides, masters and teams of each being receiving this healing transmission. Come into the space now and prepare. Please be on standby, ready to assist and support the being you are working with. On all levels and layers, multidimensionally throughout space and time, and for the highest and best good of all, we request the optimal clearing and activation of positive frequencies and nutrition, multidimensionally for all participants, human and extraterrestrial, all species. Immune systems specialists and masters for both human and extraterrestrials online now. Thank you. Teams for both humans and extraterrestrials, please access and connect to the immune matrix of the being you are working with. Thank you. And we request that all clearings are cleared to the optimal levels possible at this time for the being you are working with. Thank you. Teams, we begin now. Teams, please access the master innate immune system of the being you are working with. Please clear all birth traumas and shocks that may have caused damage or distortions to the master innate immune system. preventing optimal functioning. Please clear the frequencies of any anesthetics and painkillers, the frequencies of any other drugs or toxins, and the frequencies of any synthetic hormones used in this being's birth process that may have affected the optimal functioning of the master innate immune system. Please clear all interference energies. Please clear all AI interference. Please clear the frequencies of whichever types of pathogen are present that have been affecting optimal functioning. Please clear any negative core beliefs related to health and healing that have been affecting or blocking master innate immune system function and self-healing. Please clear any negative self-judgments related to health and healing that have been affecting or blocking master innate immune system function and self-healing. Please clear any energy drains and negative projections, along with all their associated emotions, which are or have been affecting or blocking master innate immune system function and self-healing. Please clear any programming related to self-healing that is or has been affecting or blocking optimal function and self-healing. Please clear any fears around healing that are or have been affecting or blocking master innate immune system function and self-healing. Please clear any death wishes from the master innate immune system, along with all their associated programming, emotions, and interferences. Please clear any genetic and ancestral imbalances, traumas, ancestral shocks, ancestral programs that are or have been blocking or affecting master innate immune system function and self-healing. Please clear all miasms present. Please clear anything else that hasn't been mentioned that is or has been affecting or blocking the functioning of this immune system and self-healing. Please clear and open all energetic pathways connecting the master innate immune system to the physical innate immune system and wherever else required. Please clear all deep survival switching and survival emotions. Teams, please make all necessary corrections for this master innate immune system. Please reset the master innate immune system of the being you are working with. Set to perfect, clear, optimal functioning on all levels. Please ensure that all instructions and signals sent to the physical level innate immune system are sent clearly and quickly and are received in full without any distortions in their message. Stabilize. Please infuse all required frequencies, whether of light, sound, vibration, nutrients, or whichever other frequencies are required at whichever level for as long as is necessary to ensure the continued optimal high-level functioning and stability of the master innate immune system of the being you're working with. Infuse with unconditional love for self and others. Please ensure the gentle and easy release of all toxins and toxin frequencies from this clearing via the most efficient excretory pathways and balance all cytokine-driven inflammation by pulsing whichever blood chemistry points are required to clear. Teams, please access the master adaptive immune system of the being you're working with. Please clear all birth traumas and shocks that may have caused damage or distortions to the master adaptive immune system, preventing optimal functioning. Please clear the frequencies of any anesthetics and painkillers, the frequencies of any other drugs or toxins, and the frequencies of any synthetic hormones used in the birth process that may have affected the optimal functioning of the master adaptive immune system of the being you're working with. Please clear all interference energies. Please clear all AI interference. Please clear the frequencies of whichever type of pathogens are present that have been affecting or blocking optimal functioning. Please clear the frequencies of whichever types of allergens are present, along with all their associated emotions that have been causing reactions and affecting optimal functioning or blocking optimal functioning of the master adaptive immune system. Please clear any negative or beliefs related to health and healing that are affecting or blocking master adaptive immune system function and self-healing. Please clear any negative self-judgments related to health and healing that have been affecting or blocking master adaptive immune system function and self-healing. Please clear any programming related to self-healing that is or has been affecting or blocking master adaptive immune system function and self-healing. Please clear any fears that are or have been affected or blocking master adaptive immune system function and self-healing. Please clear any fears around healing that are or have been affecting or blocking master adaptive immune system functioning and self-healing. Please clear any death wishes from the master adaptive immune system, along with all their associated programming, emotions and interferences. Please clear any genetic and ancestral imbalances, ancestral traumas, ancestral shocks, ancestral programs that are or have been affecting or blocking master adaptive immune system function and self-healing. Please clear the frequencies of all miasms that are present. Please clear anything else that hasn't been mentioned that is or has been affecting or blocking master adaptive immune system function and self-healing. Please clear all deep survival switching and associated survival emotions. Please clear and open all energetic pathways connecting the master adaptive immune system to the physical adaptive immune system and wherever else required. Teams, please make all necessary corrections now. Please reset the master adaptive immune system of the being you're working with. Set to clear, perfect, optimal functioning at all levels. Please ensure that all instructions and signals sent to the physical level adaptive immune system are sent clearly and quickly and are received in full without any distortions. Stabilize. Please infuse all required frequencies, whether of light, sound, vibration, nutrients, or whichever other frequencies are required at whichever level for as long as is necessary for the being you're working with to ensure the continued optimal high-level functioning and stability of master adaptive immune system. Infuse with unconditional love for self and others. Please ensure the gentle and easy release of all toxins and toxin frequencies from this clearing via the most efficient excretory pathways and balance all cytokine-driven inflammation by pulsing whichever blood chemistry points are required to do this. Teams, please access the physical innate immune system of being you're working with. Please clear all birth traumas and shocks that may have caused damage or distortions to the physical innate immune system, preventing optimal functioning. Please clear any anesthetics, painkillers, or any other drugs or toxins used in the birth process, including synthetic hormones that may have affected the optimal functioning of the physical innate immune system. Please clear all interference energies, Please clear all AI interference. Please clear whichever types of pathogen are present. Please clear any negative core beliefs related to health and healing that have been affecting or blocking physical innate immune system function and self-healing. Please clear any energy drains, negative projections, along with all their associated emotions, which are or have been affecting or blocking physical innate immune system function and self-healing. Please clear any death wishes from the physical innate immune system, along with all their associated programming, emotions and interferences. Please clear any genetic and ancestral imbalances, ancestral traumas, ancestral shock, ancestral programs that are or have been affecting physical innate immune system function and self-healing. Please clear all miasms present. Please clear anything else that hasn't been mentioned that is or has been affecting or blocking physical innate immune system function and self-healing. Please clear and open all pathways connecting the physical innate immune system to the living matrix and all cells and wherever else required. Please clear all deep survival switching and associated survival emotions. Teams, please make all required corrections now. Please reset the physical innate immune system of the being you're working with reset to perfect, clear, optimal function at all levels. Please ensure that all instructions and signals received from the master innate immune system are received with clarity, in full, and without any distortion. Please ensure that all chemicals released to kill invading organisms are released correctly and in the correct quantities at all times whenever required. Please infuse all required frequencies, whether of light, sound, vibration, nutrients, whichever other frequencies are required, at whichever level, and for as long as is necessary for the being you're working with, to ensure the continued optimal high-level functioning and stability of the physical innate immune system. Infused with unconditional love for self and others. Please ensure the gentle and easy release of all toxins and toxin frequencies from this clearing via the most efficient excretory pathway, and balance all cytokine-driven inflammation by pulsing whichever blood chemistry points are required to do this. Teams, please access the physical adaptive immune system of the being you're working with. Please clear all birth traumas and shocks that may have caused damage or distortions to the physical adaptive immune system, preventing optimal functioning. Please clear any anesthetics, painkillers, or any other drugs or toxins used in the birth process, including synthetic hormones that may have affected the optimal function of the physical adaptive immune system. Please clear all interference energies. Please clear all AI interference. Please clear whichever types of pathogen are present that have been affecting optimal functioning. Please clear whichever types of allergen are present. Allergens, along with all associated emotions that have been causing reactions and affecting optimal functioning. Please clear any negative core beliefs related to health and healing that have been affecting or blocking physical adaptive immune system function and self-healing. Please clear any negative self-judgments related to health and healing that have been affecting or blocking physical adaptive immune system function and self-healing. Please clear any energy drains and negative projections, along with all their associated emotions which are or have been affecting or blocking physical adaptive immune system function and self-healing. Please clear any programming related to self-healing that is or has been affecting or blocking physical adaptive immune system function and self-healing. Please clear any fears around healing that have been affecting or blocking physical adaptive immune system functioning and self-healing. Please clear any death wishes from the physical adaptive immune system, along with all their associated programming, emotions, and interferences. Please clear any genetic and ancestral imbalances, ancestral traumas, ancestral shocks, ancestral programs that are or have been affecting or blocking physical adaptive immune system function and self-healing. Please clear all miasms present. Please clear anything else that hasn't been mentioned that is or has been affecting or blocking physical immune system function and self-healing. Please clear all deep survival switching and associated survival emotions. Please clear and open all energetic pathways, connecting the physical adaptive immune system to the living matrix and all cells and wherever else required. Teams, please make all necessary corrections now. Please reset the physical adaptive immune system of the being you're working with and set to perfect, clear, optimal functioning. Please ensure the optimal levels of antibodies are produced at all times, whenever required. Please ensure that all instructions and signals received from the master adaptive immune system are received with clarity, in full, and without any distortions. Stabilize. Please infuse all required frequencies, whether of light, sound, vibration, nutrients, or whichever other frequencies are required, at whichever level and for as long as is necessary for the being you are working with, to ensure the continued optimal high-level functioning and stability of the physical adaptive immune system. Infused with unconditional love for self and others. Please ensure the gentle and easy release of all toxins and toxin frequencies from this clearing via the most efficient excretory pathways, and balance all cytokine-driven inflammation by pulsing whichever blood chemistry points are required to do this. Thank you. Teams, please ensure all immune systems, both master and physical levels, work together efficiently as a whole complete unit for the being you are working with, and at the most efficient and highest operational level possible, bringing swift, easy, graceful and efficient healing at all times for the being you're working with. Make any necessary corrections. Stabilize, integrate. Thank you. We give great thanks to all the beings who assisted in this transmission, and we now request to be returned to the fully present, intact, and fully grounded. Okay, everyone. Slowly open your eyes and come back to the space we're in. Have a stretch. Next week will be another new transmission. No idea what that will be yet. So tune in next week to find out and participate. So I do hope you enjoyed that, and don't expect miraculous sudden healing. Well, anything's possible, might happen, but you know, sometimes these things take a while to work through. So we shall see. We're all tweaked. So let's wind things up for this evening. And I thank you all for participating and for watching the show and for all that you are. Have a wonderful evening, afternoon, day, wherever you are. Good night from me. Mwah.
Humanity has been on an epic journey of discovery, learning the truth about the world we live in. New discoveries about the true origins of humanity, ancient history, free energy, as well as the systematic corruption of world governments are now on the forefront of our daily reality. Is the world headed towards destruction based on control and power? Or is an opportunity now being presented to shift and uplift into a higher consciousness? My name is Mel V, co-founder and creative director of Conscious Consumer Network, an independent broadcast network that was launched on the 1st of January 2015. In the last 3 years, Conscious Consumer Network has broadcast over 2,800 shows in multiple languages, featuring guests from across the world, whilst creating media that is aimed at the creation of a free, fair, peaceful, just, sustainable world. Conscious Consumer Network provides full training and an interactive support network for all broadcasters, and we are always looking for inspiring and educational content.
Hi, this is Lady Liberty.
And this is Miro Siegel.
In 2018, Conscious Consumer Network has expanded to multiple broadcast locations, increasing our availability and reach across the world, remaining on the cutting edge of independent media. If we wish to create a better world, we must first create better media, geared towards real education instead of indoctrination.
You guys really are what changing the world is going to be about. It's educating kids at a grassroots level.
Having become a pillar of stability in the turbulent world of independent media, we have even more going on in 2018. Conscious Consumer Network is a publicly funded network, and we rely on all of you to keep us on the air. Show your support for independent media by donating to our 2018 Network Support Fund. Dare to seek a better world. Support independent media.